or you're moving to Atlanta and you're trying to find a single family home under the 500K price point that's in the city, it's pretty tough to do, I'm not gonna lie. But there are some neighborhoods or some areas in the city that do have a good supply of homes under that 500K mark, and I'm going to talk about them, show you where they're at, and just kind of show you some home examples. So stay tuned. Let's talk all about living in Atlanta right now. My name is Molly and welcome to my channel. If you are new or returning and you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Atlanta area, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and if you want to be one of the first to be notified when I post another video about the Atlanta area, make sure you tap that bell as well to be notified. So you guys, on today's episode of Living in Atlanta, I'm going to show you around an area, or some areas, 3 to be exact, of where you can find some homes under the 500K price point. I know that can be a little bit tough, but hey, as I'm going along, and if you have questions, shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. I'm here for you and happy to help you out, especially if you're thinking about making a move here and need help with your home purchase, then hit me up, I got you. So, okay, so a small disclaimer. So if you're wanting, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, over 3,000 square feet, under 500K, well, yeah, you're gonna have to go outside the perimeter or outside the 285 loop to get that. You're gonna have to go into the burbs because you're just not gonna find that here in the city, or maybe you have to go a lot further south, into like an East Point or somewhere around there. You might be able to find that. Even that's getting a little bit tough. So, but here in the Atlanta area, there are some areas where you can get, a smaller home, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, maybe 1,500, maybe up to 2,000 square feet. But that's just kind of to set your expectations of what you're going to get. You're not going to get a huge home. You're going to get a smaller home. But so this is great for, if you're a first time home buyer, you don't have the biggest budget in the world, or, you are retiring and you don't need a huge home, or maybe you're single and you don't have kids and you don't need a ton of space. Well then, yeah, listen up, because I'm going to point out a couple different neighborhoods, 3, as I said, where you're still kind of close to city things to do, but something that would be in your price range. So to start out, I am in Medlock Park. So I've done a vlog tour of Medlock Park, and you're basically going to find just what I explained, smaller homes, probably on average 1,500 square feet, either 2 or 3 bedrooms. Sometimes you're going to get a 3 bedroom, 1 bath, or a 2-2, or you get a 3-2, but yeah, they're going to be on the smaller side. So think, smaller bedrooms, smaller bathrooms, but that's what you're going to find here. But what I love about Medlock Park is it's just a very quiet neighborhood. It's really close to the Emory area, so if you work there or are a student there, then this is a great spot. And just across the road off of Scott Boulevard is a big shopping center with like Sprouts, a Whole Foods, a Walmart, Home Goods, there's an Aldi's, there's a Chick-fil-A. So you've got all of that there right at your fingertips. And if you go a few more miles south, you're going to hit downtown Decatur, which has tons of great restaurants that you can go to out on the Decatur Square. So you're still going to have, city things right at your fingertips, but you're not going to have to pay an arm and a leg to get those. So let me walk you by a home example here, and this is just one of many. Now again, if you want a full vlog tour of the Medlock Park area, I have one of those. Just go check my channel and you will find it. Medlock Park, let's see, it does have a park that you can go to with some baseball fields. They have some cool walking trails. So you get a little bit of everything here. You're going to see that it's a lot of, like, that's a cute little bungalow home. It's going to be mainly like ranches, small bungalow style homes. And the average price point currently in Medlock Park is $460,000. You're going to find a couple of homes here and there that are a little more expensive. That's a cute one right there. But for the most part, you can find a lot of, good smaller homes here that are under the 500K price point. Okay, so my example for you is coming up right here on my left. This one recently sold for $460,000. So let me spin around here so you can see. It has white shaker cabinets, granite countertops, beautiful hardwood floors, and the primary bedroom actually has a very big, sizable closet, which you're not going to find that in a lot of these homes, these smaller homes. They just didn't make big master closets. So that is a plus on this home. And a lot of the homes in this neighborhood in general have pretty good sized lots. So if you're wanting, a big yard, good space around you, then Medlock Park might be an option for you. So I'm going to hop in my car, just drive around a couple of streets so you get an idea of what you'll find here, and we'll keep going from there. So I'm in the shopping center that is right across from the Medlock Park area. So you're gonna have a Walmart, which is right behind me. There's a Home Goods, a Ross, a Joann's Fabrics right over here. There's an LA Fitness, and then across the street you're gonna have a Sprouts. There's a Whole Foods, there's a First Watch, a great breakfast spot, the Chick-fil-A, there's a barbecue place over there. So you can see there's a lot of shopping things right here that's very close. And like I said, a couple more miles down south, you're gonna hit downtown Decatur for a lot of great eats. The next area I wanna talk about is over in East Atlanta. Now I'm in East Atlanta Village, which has all of the restaurants and the pubs and the nightlife. So I kind of am misleading you. You're not going to find homes here under 500K in the East Atlanta Village unless you're open to a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. In fact, the average price point in East Atlanta Village is around $550,000, and trust me, it goes up from there. But yeah, if you're open to like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, you can find some of those just under the 500K mark. But the areas I want to talk to you about are just south of the East Atlanta Village. Like if you go to 1 to 3 miles south of East Atlanta Village, you'll find a lot of homes under the 500K price point. But I wanted to show you kind of how close you are to some of the main things here in the East Atlanta Village. So let me hop in my car. We're gonna go take a look at what you can find that is fairly close to here, so you can hop in your car and drive here, but you don't have to pay the East Atlanta Village prices. So if you want to know more about the East Atlanta area, especially the East Atlanta Village, just go check out my vlog tour on that. But I would say East Atlanta Village is a makeup of very chill people. It's nothing super fancy, but they've got a small little community, and I would say it's young families, singles, couples, and even some of the retired folks as well. So it's a good mix of people here. I'm trying to make sure I don't get run over on the street. There's no sidewalk. But yeah, I'm just like a mile south of East Atlanta Village, not very far away. You get these nice wide streets, you get really big lots. Like this home example I'm going to show you is on 0.4 acres. And I'd say you're going to find, if you're looking, a little bit south of the East Atlanta Village, on average, the home price is going to be around $470,000. Of course, there's going to be some that are more expensive. They're newer, they're bigger, but you're going to find a lot of ranch style homes here. And this is an example right here. This sold for $470,000. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just over 1,300 square feet, built in the 1950s, but it's been pretty much fully renovated. It has a black and white kitchen concept. It has white countertops that are granite, but they look like they're marble. The primary bathroom is very updated. Now the other extra bathroom, it still has more of that 1950s vintage style, but a huge backyard. So yeah, but out here it's just a little bit more quiet. If you go closer to the village, it's going to get a little bit more rowdy. Now I'm going to head a little further south, just a couple more miles. So if you want something that's like really new, then I've got an example for you. They're kind of slipping out of the 500K range, but there's still a couple in there that are under the 500K range. So let me go show you that next. So the atmosphere has definitely changed a lot. So like I said, if you go a couple more miles south of the East Atlanta Village, you're going to hit a couple of these planned neighborhoods. Now there is an HOA with this neighborhood. It's $545 a year. They have a pool. It's small, but you get more of a planned neighborhood type of feel. And if you want like a newer home, then this is an area that you might want to consider. This neighborhood is called East Side Walk. And let's see, I've got my home example right here. So the home I wanted to show you is right here. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, just over 1,800 square feet. And it's kind of your normal layout that you'd expect nowadays, kind of an open living kitchen area. It has a smaller yard, of course, but like I said, it's just about 3 miles to the East Atlanta Village. It is very quiet around here. I would say driving up to it, like you're going to be driving along a road that it's kind of a mixed scene when you're driving down. You got some apartment buildings, and then you got some nicer homes, some older homes, and not much going on between here and East Atlanta Village. It's just kind of homes in a community, so nothing too appealing there, but you can, like I said, pop in your car, drive 3 miles, you're in East Atlanta Village, and then you're onto I-20 if you need to get there for work. So you're going to get a mix of families, and I've seen a couple younger guys walking their dogs. So there you go. There's another example here in the East Atlanta area. Now let me drive on over to my last stop, and it's just on the other side of town. So bear with me. My final area that I want to talk about is Southwest Atlanta, and this encompasses a bunch of different neighborhoods like Capitol View, Oakland City, the West End, Westview, what am I missing? Pittsburgh, Adair Park, Mechanicsville, Venetian Hills. All of this I just going to call Southwest Atlanta. So I will say these areas definitely are a little bit more transitional. They've come a long way, just even in like the past 5 years. So you're going to find a lot of cute, adorable bungalows. Some still need work, some have been fixed up. This area really kind of suffered during the downturn in the 2008 market crash. And I mean, you're going to see vacant lots like this scattered here and there, and just kind of depends on which neighborhood you're in. Now, if I look at all of these neighborhoods as a collective, the average price point is $370,000. Now, it really kind of depends on which neighborhood you are in, because some neighborhoods are a little better laid out than others. But don't be fooled, there are some homes now that have reached over the $1 million point, and that was unfathomable, 3 years ago. So I'd say you can definitely find some homes under the 500K mark. The bigger ones that are like fully loaded, updated, those are going to be more in over 500, anywhere from 500 to 700,000. I saw one in the Westview area, which is where I'm walking right now, and it sold for like 900,000. But I'm going to show you a cute bungalow. It's in Westview, and what I love about Westview is it has its own little downtown area with some restaurants and a very popular restaurant called Slutty Vegan. So if you're vegan and you like hamburgers, this place gets a line out the door. But I'm going to show you this cute, adorable bungalow. It's coming up right here. It is a 3-2, just over 1,500 square feet. It's built in the 1920s, but it has like crisp white walls. So you enter in, you got a living room, then there's a dining room, and in the back there is a fully updated kitchen with quartz countertop. So just a super adorable. And you're going to see, I'm going to be walking up maybe half a block, and you're going to hit all of the restaurants over in the Westview area. And then if you turn left and go about 0.3 miles, you're going to hit the Atlanta Beltline, so you can get on your way over to fun things over kind of in the West End. There's a big Lee and White district where you can get a beer, get a drink, get some food. So that's a very popular destination along the Beltline on the west side. So yeah, let me go and show you a couple of these restaurants real quick, and then I'm going to show you another area of this Southwest Atlanta area, so you can kind of just get a different feel of some of the areas. But yeah, if you watch my Beltline tour of the Southwest West Side trail vlog video, then you'll get a little more views of some of the areas in here. All right, I wanted to hit up one more neighborhood here in the Southwest Atlanta area, and now I'm in the neighborhood of Capitol View. They're all very close together, so you don't have to drive very far to get from one to the other. But Capitol View is going to be a little more rusty on the edges. You're going to see more barbed wire fence as you're entering into this neighborhood. Some like rim dealerships, but you can get some really cute bungalows. Like this is a cute one right behind me here. You can't really see it that well in the lighting here, but I'm going to show you this one that is a 1925 bungalow. It is sold for $380,000, so it's going to have a little bit more historical charm, but it has It has some updates. It's a little bit, the paint that they have in here makes it very moody inside. Just over 1,400 square feet. It has a large backyard, so there's definitely room for expansion if you wanted to add on to this home. But the great thing about this location of this home is that you're like a quarter of a mile to access to the Beltline, and you're a half a mile to a new development called Murphy Crossing. It hasn't started yet, but this is like a 20-acre site where the Beltline has bought it, and it's going to be developed into kind of like a mixed-use area with some retail, apartments, and that kind of thing. So that will be really great for this neighborhood. And then you're less than a mile from the popular Lee and White district. All right, you guys, well, that concludes my tour here of areas where you can find homes under 500,000 that are still in the city. Of course, if you are willing to do a townhome or a condo, you can certainly find a lot more options closer into the center of the city. But if you're really wanting a single family home, there are some areas where you can find that. So you guys, if you're going to be moving here tomorrow or next year and you have questions or you want some more help with your home search, because there's other areas where I could suggest to find homes under 500K, shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. I'm ready and can't wait to help you out. So thanks for joining me. I'm starting to run out of daylight hours. I hate the winter time because, yeah, it gets dark at like 5 o'clock and I feel like I should be in my pajamas. So until next time, you guys, I'll see you around the neighborhood.